Hey folks, how's life? I know there's no one here, but I'm just talking to anyone who watches the replay. Anyway, it's been a very stressful week. I finally get a chance to relax, unwind, not have to worry about anything for the next 3 months, maybe, until August. Anyway, this is probably going to be shorter. Usually keep a Hangout stream short when no one shows up. Yeah. But, I don't mind. I got some videos to work on afterwards anyway. Juan Pablo Montoya video, that's definitely coming up. Let's see, what else? I got a podcast episode coming out. Got a video request I need to fulfill. Yeah, I got some stuff I need to do. Anyway, okay. I wonder, does this look okay, the logo, or should I keep it off? I don't know, we'll just keep it there. No one's here to say anything otherwise. Man. Ugh. Just looking through some stuff in the football landscape. Not too much going on today. Just some talking. It's definitely the slow part of the NFL offseason. Now that we got away from the NFL draft, the schedule release is gone. It's just going to be a good number of months of nothing. Then we'll get the preseason. The hype will come back. And then we'll be back to... Is that a spider? We'll be back to normal. Anyway, I really don't know what to talk about. Usually I talk to whoever's in the chat, but, there's no one there. So, yeah, I'm just speaking empty filler into the void. That is YouTube. Yep, anyway. Just gonna read over some zoning laws. Might as well make myself even more bored. Okay, Article 1. Let's see here. Yep. Zoning laws, yep. Oh, this is boring. Yeah, well, based on attendance, I'm just going to keep this nice and short. Maybe, let's say 10 more minutes. Until like 6:15 my time. I'll just find something else to do in the meantime. If you are here and you want me to pay attention to you, just say something in the chat. At this point, I feel like I'm fulfilling a requirement. I see one person is in the stream. Thank you for watching, whoever you are. I don't have much to say. Really, I don't. Okay. Yeah, you know what? It might be better for everyone if I just don't go the full length. I doubt anyone else will show up, especially since Cup Series practice and qualifying is coming up, and my attendance is usually lower during actual events because, oh, hey, Caution, how are you? You doing all right? Well, if you are, then good. Good. Yeah, I'm more relaxed. Definitely. School was very stressful for the last few weeks. So, I was constantly worrying about it. I mean, even during the last Hangout stream, I was working on school while on stream. But I'm glad I can finally unwind for the summer. We'll be moving into our new house, so I can focus on that. I can focus on transitioning my life to a different state. Hopefully, we'll get a dog, and I can just focus on that. Yeah, I'm definitely in a state of peace at this moment. I don't really have anything else to say. That did not sound good. Okay. Yeah, we already got it. We just need to move in. I've had it for a little bit, actually. Yeah. We just need to sell this place first. I've lived here for all but 1 year of my life. It's been a long time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, yeah. The finish, I would say the leading laps before the finish were exciting with, Allgaier being up there, but then he hit the wall and had to pit, and the remaining, dozen of laps was just Josh Berry trying not to make a mistake and hoping for no cautions to come out. I mean, he had a 17-second lead by the end of the race. So, yeah. You lived in your house for 5 years? Well, that's nice. Wait, if I've been living here since I was one, I guess I've never actually experienced moving while I could remember. I mean, we've lived in two different places before, two other places before, but, I wasn't mentally capable enough to realize the situation. At that point, I have no memories. Yeah. What did he finish, sixth? Emmerich, let's see. Yeah, he finished sixth. Yep. He was the last car in the lead lap. That was another thing, too. Almost all the cars were down by a lap. I missed actually most of the race. I was busy doing other things. What happened up until that point? I mean, I know there were some crashes at various points, but yeah. Time to just gonna do this. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Give me a second. There we go. How much of it did I watch? Well, I was kind of on and off. I had it playing in the background for most of what I was doing, but I had to, work on typing some things, so I didn't really see it. I mean, I saw the first stage, then I kind of focused on something else, and then I came back to see Austin Dillon being interviewed after coming out of the infield care center. So I guess that's where it stopped, when Dillon blew a tire. Well, after that, I guess. Your second favorite driver? Who's your first? This camera light is getting to me. Trying to focus on something other than it, but it's very hard. Anyway, okay. Oh, Hamlin? Okay, that's a decent pick. That's a decent pick. Hamlin, Dillon, Elliott. Okay. All fair. I mean, technically you can like anyone. It's just, I mean, it would be a little odd if you say Cody Ware. That would probably be a little bit interesting. But yeah, no, they're all decent drivers. I mean, some better than others, obviously. With Hamlin and Elliott probably being a bit better drivers than Dillon in terms of accomplishments, at least. So, yeah, all fair. This again. My top three favorites. Well, Kyle Busch is my favorite. And I really don't have other favorites per se. Kyle Busch is the only one that I actively root for consistently, no matter where he is or what situation. Other drivers, I mean, there's plenty of drivers I like that I root for situationally, especially for underdogs. If there's an underdog or someone who hasn't really done well and he's suddenly doing well in a race, of course I'm going to root for them. But, I don't really have that wide of a tree of people I like. What is this? What's going on here? Who's Captain Sparkles? Anyway. Yeah, he's done really well. He just hasn't had the best of luck, I guess, if you believe in that type of stuff. But he hasn't had the best turn of events whenever he's done well. It's always... I don't know. Yeah, but he's going to get a win eventually. Now tell me, who do you think is going to win the championship? Because honestly, I think it could easily be a surprise. I mean, we've had a lot of parity this year. I mean, how many different winners have we had this year? Yeah, he definitely should win this year in terms of Reddick. I mean, if not for Briscoe turning him in the final corner, he would have already had a win. Or even if Kyle Busch was a little bit further back, he still would have won. But, it was unfortunate for him. Let's see here. How many different winners have we had so far? So let's see. We have Elliott. That's one. Kyle Busch. Two. William Byron. Ross Chastain. Okay. Joey Logano. Alex Bowman. Kyle Larson. Chase Briscoe. Austin Cindric and Kurt Busch and Denny Hamlin. I wasn't counting. Okay, so that's... I guess 10, 11 different winners. Like, this was a huge conversation last year. Why isn't it this year? 11 different winners. I mean, we could have a first time ever where there are more than 16 winners in a season. Someone who has won could miss the playoffs, like Hamlin. I mean, no offense to you, but out of all the winners, he's the lowest on the standings. By... yeah. By what? 16 points over Kurt Busch. I mean, under Kurt Busch, but he's not even in the playoffs either. So, I mean, I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't blame Briscoe for doing what he was doing. He tried a dive bomb. He wanted to win. I mean, you do that when you win. It's not like he even intentionally turned him. He kind of just overdid it, got tight, or loose, I guess, and spun. His back hit Tyler Reddick in the back, spun Reddick. Reddick corrected himself, tried to drive to the finish line and win, and Kyle Busch was just a little bit too close. Which, to the delight of me, made Kyle Busch win, but I was actually streaming that race. Like one of the two races I've streamed. Gotta be honest, I did not like streaming for 4 hours. Because, Hangout streams, I can end them whenever. I enjoy talking to people when they actually show up. Problem is, I don't usually like having to stream for 4 hours, most of which I'm sitting in a chair, not doing much other than lightly talking. And that's a good way to make me fall asleep. Yeah, I mean, Hmm. Yeah. I mean, there was no hard feelings. I understand. It wasn't even intentional, so why be mad about it? It was an attempt at a win, and it failed. Although, to be fair, I'm not the type of person to hate drivers over doing stuff like that. I mean, Briscoe obviously didn't attempt to do it. I don't think so. But even with like Logano and the Byron situation, like, I mean, I didn't explode on Logano like the entire comment section was, or in my entire Discord server, or anyone else I saw online. But I mean, I feel like if the tables were turned, the only people who would have hated on Byron are people who don't like Hendrick. I mean, it was just a bump. I mean, he slid into the wall, obviously. It was a little over aggressive. I think Logano could have probably just tried to pass him cleanly, but I mean, what are you going to do about it? It's just, whole point is to win. And it's not cheating, it's in the rule book, so yeah. That's my fish doing. He's making a lot of clicking noises. You only like Elliott? Well, that's all up to you. Personally, I'm not a Hendrick fan to begin with, but I mean, I don't hate them. I don't hate any drivers. I mean, they've done nothing personally to me. Even drivers I don't prefer to root for or don't like winning. I mean, there's no reason to hate them. What, did they do something to me? Did they do something to someone else that would have insulted me or made me think that they're a bad person? Not really. I mean, there are other drivers, but they're not usually the ones that still are active. I have no reason to explode over someone who's making tons more money than me, doing something that they likely enjoy. Makes no sense. Yeah. Hey, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. I was honestly a little surprised when I saw you in the comments. It's been a while. Only driver you dislike the last Ty Gibbs. I mean, he's very aggressive, but once again, I don't hate him. I dislike him. I don't root for him. I prefer other drivers to beat him, but he's playing a sport. Or you're pretty good. Good. Glad you're doing well. Oh, this is getting uncomfortable. Guess it's not a good idea too. Yeah. Oh, you've been out of town, busy. That's fair. And you're back now. That's good. Well, I believe you're a moderator, if I am not mistaken. So, yeah. My day, it's been pretty good. I mean, it's been rainy the entire week. Our pool is dark green because of it at this point, but things are working. Trying to just finish the next few weeks and then move on to a new state. I get it. I mean, it's understandable. I mean, you're rooting for your favorite driver, and then someone else shoves Your favorite driver for the win in the last corner? I mean, I kind of felt like that with Carl Edwards in 2016 when he did that to Kyle Busch, but I didn't see that race live, so it didn't hurt me as much. I'm still not happy that it happened, but I'm not unhappy at Carl Edwards. I'm unhappy that Kyle Busch couldn't keep the low line. Like, if you look at the replay, he went up a tiny bit up the track, which allowed Carl to get it to his back. But yeah. Who do I think is going to win the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600? Let's see here. Well, for the 500, I mean, it could literally be anyone. Every year, it's crazy. I mean, for all we know, Connor Daly could somehow win. I honestly doubt it, but is he even racing? I don't remember. I haven't kept close attention to IndyCar this year. I don't know, maybe Colton Herta, although he did just flip in practice. Maybe Jimmy Johnson somehow wins it. That would be really cool. I would really love that to happen. I was never a Jimmy Johnson fan in NASCAR, but it would be fun. Your iPad's at 8%? Well, you better charge it then. You don't want it to die in 20 minutes. Ooh. For the Coca-Cola 600, I'm assuming it's going to be a Hendrick driver again. I mean, they basically dominated last year. I mean, they almost had a 1, 2, 3, 4 finish, if not for Kyle Busch. But yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, maybe them, maybe Kevin Harvick somehow wins again, maybe Kyle Busch, maybe Martin Truex Jr. How are you, JD Diecasts? I vaguely remember you. I've seen you in a lot of different channels commenting. Pretty sure I remember seeing you predict something. You're good? Good, good. That's good. That's good. You're gonna be watching practice and qualifying tonight? Think it happens like 20 minutes. Oh no, sorry, 30 minutes. I misread the clock, man. I guess my eyes are tired. That was a lucky prediction. Yeah, we all get those. I've had it many times. Especially when it came to football for whatever reason. It's happened like 3 times for me. I don't know why, but yeah. You'll be watching, great. I will be too. I will also be working on some videos that I need to catch up on. I have quite a lot. It was a very stressful last couple of weeks. Like, very stressful. I'm glad I finally can relax. Yeah. Yeah, school was a heavy burden for me for the last month or so. So yeah, I'm glad it's over. Yeah. Nice to be able to finally relax. Not have to worry about economics for just 3 more months at least. Actually, I don't think I'll be taking economics next year. It was an elective, so I guess I can choose which class I need. I don't think I need another economics credit. That was actually an elective credit. Never mind. I'll probably find a different elective to work on. I nearly have enough credits to graduate. You're going to middle school? Yeah, well, It's only going to get harder from here. So enjoy it, honestly. Although for me, middle school was one of the best times in my life, but that's because I went to a really good school. It was a private school, although it was a small private school, so it wasn't really a stuffy type of school. It was just one you have to pay for. But yeah, those were some good times in my life. Yeah. But I recognize that middle school is not fun for most people. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. For me, I've been doing high school from home for my entire time in high school. So, yeah, but the problem was because of that, it's entirely homework, like all of it. So I'm basically, in order to count it towards my school, I have to be working on everything at all times, which gets very annoying very fast. You just graduated elementary school? How old are you? Because you gotta be at least 13 to have a YouTube account. A proper YouTube account, not YouTube Kids. Hmm. Yeah, from fifth grade. I got it. I'm assuming you're. Well, I'm gonna have to take your word for it and assume you're old enough to be on YouTube, so. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this for too much longer. Just gonna chill here for a few more minutes and then go do some other stuff. You're 10? You're graduating next Friday. Well, congratulations. Heading off to high school. Yeah, it's probably going to be a bit of a change. I would recommend that if you're going to a public high school that you learn how to open a locker first. Unless you had the same type of lockers in middle school, which I'm also assuming you probably did. Unless you didn't have combination locks, which, whatever, you gotta figure it out. Yeah. You're 10? Yes, you need to be at least 13 to have a YouTube account, not just a channel, an account. That's why any child YouTubers you see online that are popular are usually managed by their parents. You don't have blockers in 8th? Well, some schools do, some schools don't. So if you don't, make sure that when you're going to high school, you learn how to open a locker. Because the last thing you want to do is go on your first day of school and not know how to open your locker. That's going to be a very stressful time if you do. Unless your high school doesn't have lockers. Well, at that point, then I don't know what you're doing. You don't have a locker? Well, that's fine. Not all schools are the same. Yeah. Really depends on what high school you go to. If your high school doesn't have lockers, well, then you should probably figure that out first. Also, if your high school's big, you should probably get a map so that you're not lost on your first day trying to find classes. No, that's fine. You don't have to say sorry for typing. No need. Oh, excuse me. Wow. And Monaco, Indy, and Charlotte. Yeah, it's going to be a lot. Yeah. I'll try to watch as much as I can, although I probably won't be able to watch all of it. Open campus? Well, it's good to at least tour your high school first to get a feel. That way you at least know where everything is. You won't have to scramble on the first day. I guess they might have orientation. Definitely should go to that if that's the case. So yeah. Spill your drink? Well, hopefully you didn't spill it on anything important. Why are more and more people watching all of a sudden? I was ready to end this like 20 minutes ago when 0 people were watching for the first 15 minutes. Well, thank you for watching me talk about boring stuff. I'm assuming you got nothing better to do, so. Yeah. Anyway. Yep. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just breathing at this point. Making noises. I don't know why. Yeah, I'll probably go till 6:45, then end it. That way you people can go watch practice and qualifying, and I can go do what I need to do. Racing statistics? Okay, well. And you burned your neck. That's not fun. Sunburns are not fun. Yeah, you don't know what you're doing. Well, you gotta probably use it wisely. Don't just waste it. I mean, it's nice to relax, obviously, but it's nice to also be productive, get some things done. I mean, for me, I don't really have a choice. I will have to be dealing with a new house, potentially a lot of new things, learning a new area, completely different region of the country. I might get a dog and have to deal with that. So it's going to be a lot. I really kind of have my summer figured out. An IndyCar crash compilation, well, that's a good idea. I definitely prefer to do NASCAR and IndyCar highlights over other racing leagues because, they're not as tough with the copyright. Like when I try to do a Formula One compilation, that was a really bad choice. I had to delete it within several days. I mean, when I first uploaded, I had to delete it and edit out a portion, even though I tried to make sure that it was below what they normally copyrighted. And then after it was posted for several days, didn't get too many views, I got another heap of copyright issues. I mean, it was like blocked 3 different times, plus an individual claim. So, yeah. And it was manual too, it wasn't the content ID. So, I guess they got someone looking out. Yeah. Let me shift here. That was getting very bad. Wonder how many videos are up on my channel. I know I posted a lot. Like a lot. Especially my first year. I mean, my first several months. I did a Christmas countdown. That means I posted one every single day. Ooh, never doing that again. Let's see here. In stop motion? I'm assuming they're really good. You describe them as pretty good, so I believe you. I never had the time or resources to do stop motion. I mean, I don't have enough die casts to even attempt like all that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the next gen cars have been very durable. The composite bodies have been holding up really well. Okay. Okay, so if you combine... Yeah, if it's hard enough to destroy the actual car, then it's gotta be a really bad crash. It's gotta be like really bad, like Ryan Newman in 2020 Daytona 500 type bad. And even then, that car kind of held up, even though that wasn't the next gen. Obviously, got squished and flattened, but you know, yeah. Well, I mean, it damaged the car, but it didn't really destroy it. I mean, it was crunched up, yes, but you know, compared to what we had with the Gen 6, like there were shredded cars. Like, I mean, with Austin Dillon in 2015, he didn't have a front or back. It was just the cab. It was just that part, but just the seat, basically. Just the middle part of the car. Yeah, that one too. Yeah, but we haven't had that with the next gen yet. Yeah, and that's the problem too with the next gens. Like they are more durable, but that also means that they have less give. And like you've seen with in-car cameras for impacts, the wheel, the wheel of the car, the one you used to, the steering wheel, obviously, I forgot it for some reason. The steering wheel seems to have a really hard impact. It really, I don't know why I can't think of words at the moment. It's super easy. What I'm saying is that it's definitely not a good idea to hold on to the steering wheel in these cars. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty bad as well. That was pretty bad as well. Yep, yep, yep. Back to what I was... Okay, well, have a good day, Caution. I'm probably gonna end it within a few minutes anyway, so thank you for stopping by. Pretty sure you're the only reason I didn't end it before everyone else came. Yeah. Bye-bye. August? Why August? I mean, I know we have, what, Daytona in August, if I'm not mistaken, but what else do we have? Oh, wait, I have a schedule right here. Let's see. So in August, we have Michigan, Richmond, Watkins Glen, and Daytona. I think Daytona is the only realistic one where we're going to have flips. I mean, I know we had a near flip at Michigan last year with Austin Dillon, but Richmond, I don't think they go fast enough for any type of real flips. And Watkins Glen, outside of the one David Rudiman thing, I don't think they've really had any flips there, unless I'm mistaken. But it doesn't happen on a consistent basis. So I don't know about that. But maybe Daytona. That's possible. Yeah, Michigan. Yeah. 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 So what do we have after the Coke 600? We have Gateway. Oh, that's nice. That's in Missouri, right? Yeah. 2015? I think that's right. I mean, that was Austin Dillon, right? Have we really not had a Coke 400 flip in 7 years? That can't be right. That doesn't sound right. I mean, I guess it's possible. I feel like there would have been a flip. I don't know. I guess so. Let's see. No, I don't think we've had one since 2015. You're right. I mean, we've had cars go airborne. Like Kyle Larson went airborne in 2017, but that's the only one I can find. He did go a decent distance off the ground, but I don't really. Yeah. No flips. Yeah, that was that. Let's see if I can get a photo on here. Yeah, this one. We had this. That was the closest we had to a flip in a while. Yeah. Yeah, well, thank you for stopping by, Aviation. It was nice talking, but okay. Yeah, 2018. Who was that again? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. But, well, thank you for stopping by. I am going to end the stream now. You enjoy practice and qualifying in like 10 minutes. And, yeah, have a good day, everyone. I'll see you. Oh, that was Cindric? That was Cindric? Okay. I will see you, next Friday, I guess? I'll post some videos between then, obviously, but, Anyways, have a good day and a good evening, I guess.